Okay, let's start out by taking a quick look at the SPY. Get rid of this. Trading View, by the way. If you folks, anybody uses Trading View out there, I don't recommend their support at all. It has some decent features on its charting platform, but support is horrible. It's horrible, horrible. Um, I threw this up here just to kind of start out with as a big picture, because it just shows that once we broke that 585 area, 584.50, 584.72, whatever particular 20-cent area you want to pick, we've just been staying above it, and as long as we stay above this area right here, okay, as long as we stay above it, the bulls are continuing to be in charge. So I like pullback longs in every situation right now. I'm not saying there aren't opportunities to scalp puts, but I like pullback longs as probably the best opportunities. And if I could get a 584.50 or 585 at a pullback long, that would be a spot I would take a look at. This is the 2-hour chart on the SPY. Last week, if you stayed long off the 20 SMA, it paid, right? Now that doesn't mean that if you're playing 0-day to expiration options at candles like these are fun. They're not. I'm talking about, when I talk about going long, I'm talking more about on swing trading. So let's talk a little bit. Let's quickly change our topic to the shorter term. This is the all-time high. I mean, what are we? We're $1.50 away from the all-time high on the SPY. Would I short the all-time high? You know what? I really don't know the answer to that question. This market has just got such great liquidity and keeps and such resilience, that I think I probably would look for a long off of a break and retest there. That would be my first thought. I'm not saying that to take that trade, but that's the first thought I would have. The other one would be I would look for a gap fill trade where we catch support right there at 596.50. That's a pullback long trade, right? Friday's open right here. Also Friday's intraday low is also an area I look at. You can see it pulled back several times. It kept getting support. That's 593.30. So that's a pullback long right there. Okay. If it pulls back to there, that's probably a pullback long for going long right there. What does that line up with on the ES? What time is this? This is too early in the day. So right around 5.955.25. If you're using the ES as your guide, because here is our market open right there at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. This is central. So probably a pullback to here, and then go along from there. That would be the area I'd be looking at. This is the 1 hour. Let's switch down to the 15-minute. See where we are here. 10 a.m., 9:15 a.m. Right around in here. So let me move this up to regular trading hours. It's kind of a liquidity grab overnight here. What do they call it? The kill zone during the European hours. So if you're using the ES, this is the area I'd be looking for a pullback long. Let me get rid of this. I don't like it. I don't see that as relevant right now. If it breaks up here, that's the all-time high on ES. Once again, break and retest. Those are the best trades in terms of probability because you have a well-defined stop, which would be right underneath there, and you have a confirmation if it holds there, that was what we call a flip, where we would get something that's resistance and turns into support. So that's kind of where I'm at today. Switching back to the SPY, just to remind everybody, breaking a retest of all-time highs, gap fill right there, 596.58 for a pullback long. So that would be a pullback long to right there, and then go up, right? Ideal pullback long, A plus setup I see today is Friday's open and Friday's intraday lows. Boom, 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 bounce, bounce, bounce. That's 593. That's my first A. That's the only A plus. Oh, it's the only A plus setup I see right now. If you're playing intraday. What is the crypto market doing? Probably just going nuts, right? I was down a little bit. One of these MSTR. They're actually pricing this company, which is completely made up of holding Bitcoin, at 4 times the price of what actual Bitcoin is charging. So if you're buying this stock, and I know a lot of people have made money on it, so congrats to you if you want to chase something like this, if you want to play this kind of volatility. This company's valuation is completely based on Bitcoin, and if you add up the number of Bitcoin that they hold, the value that you are getting is 4x what Bitcoin actually is. So when you're buying MSTR, you're paying 4 times what you would be paying to buy just a regular Bitcoin, to buy a share of MSTR. That's essentially what you're dealing. Their value, MSTR stock is valuing Bitcoin at 4x of what it is right now. So pick your poison if you want to play it. I have no interest in it. So those are my thoughts. A plus setup down here, A minus setup here, A plus setup here. That's it for me for today.